What makes a great tow vehicle when you're out on the roads with your caravan? Is this the 2017 D-Max the perfect tow vehicle? Well, maybe not, maybe it is. I know for a fact that it's perfect for us. It's set up how we like it. Yeah, it's not the most powerful, but who's in a rush when you're on holidays, moving around from site to site? I reckon this is the perfect tow vehicle for us. Yeah, it may not be your big V8 Land Cruiser with our van setup and the weights and everything. The ideal setup for us. 2017 D-Max, just the base model, space cab, got nearly 200,000 kilometres on it. I'll run through the basics and the modifications of what we've done to the D-Max, make it suitable for towing our caravan setup. Not so much for four-wheel driving, but more for touring. We're not going to go hardcore four-wheel driving, but as you would have seen in previous videos, if you followed us for a while, getting up Fraser Island and getting into those remote spots, which is a little bit off-road, not too much hardcore because we don't want to damage the gear and knock the van around or the ute. So under the bonnet, Ford JJ1 motor, being a 2017. The only modifications that's happened under there is a catch can to try and keep the oil out of your intake. The biggest improvement we've made is had it tuned by Ultimate Diesel Tune, and they've got about another 15 or 20% power out of it, plus a bit more responsive on the throttle. So try and eliminate that turbo lag. When you first put the foot down, there's that bit of a dead spot. So between that and a throttle controller, it's nearly 100% now. So plenty of power for towing, but more so plenty of torque. There was a big improvement on the torque, and I'll show you those charts. That's really the only improvements that we've made to the engine. Now, we have had a GVM upgrade done. We're running the Petters. Now they were slightly cheaper than just about anybody else on the market, running all the Petters gear, front and back. So that lifted our GVM up to just under 3.5 tonne, 3450. You have got the leafs on the back, plus I've also put in the Airbag Man airbags just as a helper to try and assist with carrying that load, because I believe those Petters leaf springs were a little bit on the soft side when we're fully loaded up to the max, but still quite capable, and there's plenty of other people out there running the Petters without airbags. I have heard a lot of horror stories with vehicles breaking in half and the tray folds down. That's got to be purely overloading too much weight at the rear of the vehicle. So I'm very mindful of that with running the airbags. Before we get a heap of comments that you're going to break it, we do not put too much weight at the back of the vehicle. But it definitely helps and gives you that bit of adjustment where you can up and down your pressures on your airbags. Usually run them about 30 to 35 is enough without going too stiff and making it too rough once you got the van on. In the cab, no major improvements in the cab just yet. I am going to look at a storage system for the space cab. We've removed the rear seats, which they're not really seats anyway, they're just a little dicky seat in the back. And you would have seen in previous videos where we've had Dad sitting in the back and they're not the most comfortable. So I am going to build something in the back there with a slide out drawer, a few shelves, just to have everything a bit more organised. On the back we've got a canopy. It's not just any canopy. I searched everywhere to find this setup and found these fellas up on the Sunshine Coast, shade trim canvas. They were the only ones that would do full alloy frame and lockable. So you can lock the sides of your canopy. Fully lockable. And nobody can get in, it's all safe and secure. Then fully waterproof, 100% waterproof. Hard to find a vinyl sided canopy because this has got the steel or aluminium roof that's 100% sealed up and 100% waterproof. Now on the roof of this, I have got two Kings 110 watt panels, so 220 watts of solar up there, and that is feeding the battery system, which is one of the most important things of the whole vehicle, I believe. All the brains units set up in here. We've got 170 amp hour slimline battery, lithium in there, DC-DC charger, monitor, so we can keep an eye on the amps in and out. We've got the fridge set up, the KickAss dual zone. I love this fridge. I've had other fridges in the past, and this thing is by far the best value for money. I've had it for about 2 or 3 years and it has not missed a beat. A set of drawers, they're perfect. I've got all my tools and gear in there at the moment for work, but once we're traveling full time, a lot of that stuff will come out. Still have my tools with me just in case we need any repairs, but you can put fishing gear in there, a bit of camping gear, or knives and forks and plates and stuff for day trips. But getting back to the battery system with all that, 1000 watt pure sine wave inverter. I use that for work at the moment, but it comes in handy for charging all the camera gear, drone batteries, everything like that. Oh, very important thing in the back here. First aid kit, bottle of Bundy and a bottle of Stones, just in case. We've got an Eco Gear speaker up there for a few tunes, and it does rock. I love that speaker. It's great just to sit back around the fire with a few tunes going in the afternoon while you're having a nice cold beer. But you wouldn't have heard that because we can't have that playing while we're videoing for YouTube due to the copyright issues. So the rest of the vehicle, the canopy, the GVM upgrade, water tank up underneath, which you would have seen in previous videos, 75 litre under tray water tank. Got water pump this side for filling, which you've seen that at Fraser, so you can pump in, fill the tank, or pump back out. Also got another little pump on the other side just for washing your hands, so that one can use as gravity feed, or got another little tap stuck up in there, so when the pump's on you can wash your hands. We've got the cheap version, or not cheap, they might be cheap but they're still quality, Sandheamer slide out tow mirrors. They're great. The biggest improvement that we've made just recently, and you would have seen that video not long ago, is the Halo View touchscreen BT7 solar reverse camera. That thing is just amazing. To be able to see what's behind you when you're towing, it just improves your safety so much. You're not guessing when you can't see what's in those mirrors when you need to merge or change lanes. Up here, you've got the Drifter Stockton 270-degree awning. That is a massive improvement over your awning that just comes out the side. Folds right around the back, so it gives you cover right out to this point here. Now it's not overly wide, but usually find anyway, Mandy likes to sit out in the sun. I've got a bit of shade for myself, so it works out perfect. Now with the wiring for the Caravan, I have upgraded and run some serious cable, 35mm, all the way through from the front of the vehicle to the back, so that we're powering DC-DC chargers. We've got big cable all the way to the fridge, and that is a massive improvement to keep those fridge temps down while you're travelling. Voltage drop that you get over that distance, which is about 8 or 9, 10 metres, now that I've upgraded that cable, the fridge actually holds temp all the way. Whether you're driving for an hour or a 6 or 8 hour drive, it holds temperature. Little reverse light at the back. Got this little old reverse camera so I can see exactly dropping on to hitch up onto the pin. To power all of that, I've got that 160 amp alternator that we upgraded not long ago, and since doing that improvement, that has made a massive difference to getting full charge through that DC-DC charger in the back of the ute, plus the DC-DC charger in the van, plus running the fridge, which draws about 15 amps on its own just to hold temperature. So more than enough power after monitoring that the last couple of trips since we've done that upgrade for that new alternator. Spot on now. Tyre wise, these are the tyres that come with the vehicle, and I would not recommend them to anyone. Haters, cheap Chinese stuff, super noisy on the road, very noisy. They just hum away. Can't wait to wear them out and put some decent tyres on there. So that'll be coming, what tyre choice we're going to make. If anybody's got any suggestions what you're running on your D-Max of a good tyre brand, let us know in the comments. And that is basically it for our tow vehicle. Yeah, it may not be ideal for everyone, but it's ideal and it's perfect for us. The 2017 D-Max is all we need to go anywhere that we want to go. But that's it, guys. That is our tow rig. Perfect for us. It's all set up, whether we're traveling, pulled up for a day trip, or on the beach, or out on the riverbank, or just looking for that next adventure, heading bush, find the perfect campsite. Either way, we love it, wherever it takes us. If you'd like to see more, check out these videos on the screen now. And also, in the description of this video, you will find the links to all the products that we've used and mentioned during the video. Stay safe, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.